like a boss.
What's up, ladies? It's Alex from My Fault Attraction 2.0. And this is the fourth time he's me making this video. And you guys know how much I hate that, but fuck it, right? Let's keep going. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 3 dumb mistakes that women make when dating men. All right? And these dumb mistakes are not dumb because you just don't know, but they're dumb because they're motivated by dumb emotion, by needy emotion, all right? And so realize I'm not calling you guys dumb, but rather whenever your behavior is motivated and fueled by needy emotions, usually the shit you do is kind of dumb. It doesn't make any sense. And usually I'll act kind of dumb back then when you get out of the relationship, right? So I'm showing you guys what to do and what they are and how to fix it, right? And also realize that humans, we're not rational creatures. We are irrational by nature, all right? So that's why we make these dumb decisions. So don't think you're dumb, but rather it's just whenever you get emotional, you make dumb decisions, all right? So with that being said, let's get started. And so if you need one-on-one coaching, go to mindfulattraction.org. If you need monthly coaching, I also have monthly coaching right there. And if you need email coaching, I also have it, all right? So with that being said, let's get started. So the first thing is this, having unrealistic expectations about relationships. Particularly when you expect that the guy will always love you no matter what you do. You gotta realize that people have a limit. You gotta realize that there's no such thing as unconditional love. It really isn't. There are things that you could do that will make a guy pull away. There are things that you could do that will make a guy lose attraction. You've just been led to believe that. A, because either people told you that, or because you have this belief system that's based on your own insecurities. You hope that that is true. You hope that he will love you forever. But that doesn't make it belief. It doesn't make it reality. You have to realize that you're dealing with a human being whose emotional states and decisions change from day to day, who's dynamic in nature. And guys, and if you do certain things with guys, he will lose interest. If you act too paranoid, if you act too needy, if you're consistently asking him where he's at, consistently trying to control him, he's gonna lose interest eventually. But when you believe that, there's no way that he can lose interest because he loves you forever or because you're hot. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have what I call an unhealthy sense of entitlement. And guys are gonna feel that and resent that from you. That's gonna branch out into the way that you date guys, into the way that you interact with guys. So you gotta drop those expectations. There's no such thing as unconditional love. You gotta expect that you could potentially fuck up. Even though he tells you he will never stop loving you, there's a good chance that if you do certain things, he will stop loving you. You gotta keep that in mind. I'm not trying to make you afraid, but I just want you to be cognizant of that fact. You see? And also he's expecting that the guy's gonna commit instantly. You know, he's expecting that telling him that you want a relationship is standing up for yourself and being a strong woman. No, that's being dumb. You gotta be strategic about it. You have to realize that revealing your intentions too early will make a guy pull away. You see? Realize that with men lose attraction easier than you think. And thinking that there's nothing that you could do to lose them is silly and childish. Just because he's loved you for 10 years doesn't mean that there's nothing you could do that will make him stop loving you. I'm not fear-mongering. I just want you to base your belief system on reality so that life doesn't hit you unexpectedly. The second thing, using men as your source of self-esteem. Look, man, I understand. Everyone does this. I do it too sometimes. I used to do it a lot. I don't do it as often, but I do it too, and I understand. Especially when you feel shitty about yourself, when you feel bad. We all use people for our happiness. The problem is that when you depend on men to make you happy, because you yourself cannot make yourself happy, you have to realize that if that's the case, then you know what happens when you feel shitty and you're in a relationship with a guy? Who's responsible for you feeling shitty? Not you, because you're not your own source of self-esteem. He is. So you're going to find a way to fight. You're going to find a way to argue with him because it's his fault that you feel bad. It's his fault that you're not happy. Why? Because you gave him that role. You treated him as though he is the primary source of your happiness because you yourself lack it. And the reason why that is because you just have low self-esteem. You never learn to find happiness within yourself. You never realize that you are inherently valuable in nature. What do I mean by valuable? That you do have good emotions inside of you. That you are your own source of positive emotions. But if you're consistently looking outside yourself for happiness, you're never going to find that. You have to change the habit of whenever you feel bad and depressed and sad, stop looking on the outside. Stop looking for likes on Facebook, likes on Instagram, and start learning how to go inside yourself and observing your unhappiness. Why? Because what's going to happen is that when you look inside yourself, you're going to find that there is unhappiness. But the only difference is this. By going inside yourself, you allow yourself to stop, to break the resistance, because the pain isn't in the pain itself, but rather in your aversion to look at your pain and look at other people to make you feel better about yourself. What usually happens when you do that is that you are more needy, you are more unstable, you are more reactive, and you put the guy on the pedestal. That feeds the guy's ego. You know what happens when you feed the guy's ego? He's gonna use you more as his source of self-esteem. So it creates a dynamic of a relationship where both of you guys have an empty cup and both of you guys are taking from each other. So what do you gotta do? Is that every time you feel shitty, every time you feel the compulsion to get male attention, starve it. Do the opposite and ask yourself, I wonder what's going on inside of me at this moment. And simply notice what's going on inside of you. Don't try to change it, just notice it. Or ask yourself, am I trying to feel better right now? And then ask yourself, what would happen if I stopped trying to feel better for just 1 minute? And see what happens. That forces you to go from looking on the outside to looking within. And what usually happens when you stop trying to feel better, you feel at peace. Again, you're not gonna find happiness, but you're gonna find peace. And that's what you want. Because peace is free, doesn't need stimulus to find peace. You need stimulus to find happiness, but you don't need anything to find peace. The only thing you need to do is accept the unacceptable. Accept your unhappiness. Accept your resistance. Not through saying I accept it, but through observing the pain and seeing the pain and embracing the pain with love and embrace. And saying to the pain, I see you. Because if you feel the pain and then go to Facebook to feel better, you're saying, I don't want to see you. I need something else to make me feel better. I cannot make myself feel happy. Men make me feel happy. By going inside yourself, you become your own source of positive emotions. And then, you know what's going to happen? Men will feel that there is positive emotions arising from you, which is the total opposite of neediness. By simply doing that, you remove neediness. By changing your attention from the outside and going within yourself and going into the pain rather than running away from the pain. Stop using men as a source of self-esteem. Because if you use men as a source of self-esteem, what's going to happen is this. 1 second. What's going to happen is that you're going to stop treating men as people. You're going to just treat them as objects of self-esteem. Talk about objectification. You're not going to talk to him. You're going to talk to him through your own needs. You're not going to say, how can I make him happy? You're going to say, how can I make myself happy? Talk about being unselfish. Talk about being selfish. And that's not the kind of relationship that you want and he wants. The last one, not being strategic. Not being strategic about dating. A lot of women resent the fact that I teach strategy. A lot of women resent that why can't I be myself and get the guy? Why do I have to learn this? Because why do you have to learn how to do an interview? Because there's other competition. You see? Don't resent the fact that you have to learn something. It doesn't reflect who you are. It just reflects the competition. You have to realize that if you're not strategic about it, then what's going to happen is that the game is going to play you. And it's not that you're not being yourself, but rather you're learning how to project yourself. That's all that is. You can still be yourself, but you're just going to learn how to project yourself in a certain manner. You see, like for example, not revealing your intentions, telling the guy that you want a friendship rather than a relationship. You're being yourself. You can still be yourself, but you're telling him that you want a friendship. What does that do? That makes the guy say, fuck, why doesn't she want me? And that makes the guy chase you even more by putting him in the friend zone. Are you being yourself? Of course you are. But you're just being strategic about it. You're being smart, motherfucker. Don't resent being strategic. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually smart. If you're not strategic in life, especially about power dynamics, if you don't know how to play the game the right way, then you're always going to be a victim of circumstance. And you're always going to be getting played. And you're going to resent life as a result of it. And you don't want that. There's nothing wrong with knowing how to make a guy chase. We're learning how to control a guy's emotions if you have benevolent intentions. Because if you do, what's going to happen? You're going to really empower him and you can empower yourself. But if you believe that you don't need to learn strategy, then you're being ignorant and silly. If you say, I could just be myself, then guess what? That is a strategy. Why not learn more effective strategies that actually work and be proven to work for thousands of years. Yes, thousands of years, because I teach a lot of strategies of war in this. The books like Sun Tzu, I teach a lot of those principles and teaching in dating. These principles are universal. Why not use it for your advantage? Or because you need to be yourself? For the most of the time, you're not really being yourself. Because for the most part, you're usually trying to project it. You're usually trying to make an impression. Okay, so don't say that you're not. So don't say that you're yourself. Because when you date a guy, you may put makeup on, you look pretty, you try to project a certain thing. I'm not accusing you of not being yourself, but what I'm telling you is that you do use strategy. And so women who don't use strategy and who don't study the proper mechanics of making a guy chase will be at a disadvantage. And that's the thing. You want to get the advantage in this. See what I'm saying, girl? Anyways, it's Alex from mindfulattraction.org. If you guys want one-on-one coaching, just go to mindfulattraction.org/in-again-coaching. If you guys want to attend my seminar in London, go to mindfulattraction.org. You'll be able to see the information right there. Anyways, take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.